If you put a cage on that thing,
Right.
it never ends.
Right. And then I also thought about starting to brew beer. And so I looked into that, and I'm like, this is the same thing. This
Yeah.
is just like endless amounts of gear that you can buy and just waste money on because it makes things just a little bit better.
Maybe you could make a little bit of money somehow with this. I
Right.
don't see you making money with brewery equipment.
Right. What's going on, everyone? Josh here, Half-Assed Beer Review. Luke's joining me today.
For once.
For once, and the longest time, as
Yes.
Billy Joel would say. What do you got for us today?
I brought a beer. So my wife has celiac disease, so our house has to be relatively gluten-free. And so I saw this beer at Meijer it's a Brewery NYX. It is a gluten-free blonde. I don't know if you can see that.
You gotta get close, dude. Probably. There you go.
Oh, it's
And it
probably
might only
focused
pick
on
up
my head.
and my head too. That's the bad thing.
You need a new camera. Jesus Christ. What's
I
the
need
point
a-
of spending
I
$5,000?
need a camera that focuses on beer cans.
It doesn't see this as a face.
All right, so it's a blonde ale.
Blonde ale.
ABV on it.
It is 4.5 ABV. It is has a profile of citrus and honey, bright and refreshing. Crafted and canned by Brewery NYX, Grand Rapids, Michigan, a dedicated gluten-free brewery. Made with water, millet,
Sure.
millet, rice, hops, and yeast.
Nice.
So,
And you said the whole brewery is gluten free.
as far as I know, yes. I mean, it says on here a dedicated gluten-free brewery. So, I think they have an assortment of beers that are gluten-free.
Go ahead.
I don't know if they have food there or not.
Go ahead. I don't need to come with you.
If you come in, put my jacket on.
You go in and get your jacket. I'm in the middle of something here. You can go in and get your jacket. You're a big girl.
We'll
Lights are on.
pour it, smell it, taste it, as you always say.
Pour it. Look at it. Smell it. Taste it.
Look at it, smell it, taste it.
See what it's got going on.
I've never had a rice beer.
I think you have.
Really?
Yeah.
A
I'm sure-
rice beer?
I think one of the big breweries uses rice. So if you've had anything from
Instead
a big brewery,
of any sort of wheat.
yep, I think so. That's pretty nice.
It looks like a blonde ale.
Definitely does.
A little bit
in there still.
murky.
I don't know if you want more.
No, it's fine.
No.
No. A little bit murky, but
Right. Yeah. Definitely. It's on the light. Definitely on the lighter side.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's a different kind of, like when you smell like a maltiness on a beer,
Mm-hmm.
but it also has that sweetness too.
Yes.
Which I think from the honey.
But it smells, I don't know, it smells like to me, it smells kind of like a lager.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah. Yeah.
like
yeah,
nothing like
I think
crazy.
rice lagers might be more common than what you think.
Rice lagers?
Yeah. Yeah. And I know I think Japan has like a pretty prominent rice lager.
Well, that's racist.
Yes.
Is it like, is Yinglings?
That is from Pennsylvania, so I don't think so.
Yeah. Smells kind of just like a blonde ale.
Yeah. No, I think it smells pretty good. It smells
Yeah.
light. Smells, sweet.
So, want to try it?
Yeah, we've gotten this far in it, so
Yeah.
as always, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody. It's a little different, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like to me, it tastes like a hoppier version of a Leinenkugels or Shock Top.
Yeah. Yeah. It definitely has like a little bite in there
Mhm.
somewhere,
Yeah.
but it's fairly light other than that bite. Like there's a little bit of flavor and then that bite hits you.
You can tell, as with most things that are gluten-free, or when something normally has gluten and they try to make a non-gluten version of it, like pasta or bread, you can tell it's gluten-free.
Yeah.
And I feel like this, you can tell it's trying to be a wheat ale without wheat being in it.
Yeah, I think so.
You can tell
Yeah.
it's
But-
gluten-free.
That being said, if I couldn't have
Gluten.
gluten beers anymore, I could definitely drink this.
I know
It'd be a nice alternative.
I'm not in love with it,
Okay.
but
But if
I
it's
don't
all
know.
you could have,
yeah,
would you just, all right, so if you couldn't have gluten anymore, would you just give up on beer altogether then?
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I probably would just switch over to like,
Liquor.
yeah, just drown my sorrows in hard bourbon.
I think that's got,
No, liquor usually ends up being gluten free
okay.
because the distillation process, even if it has, like barley or rye or whatever in it, I think the distillation process gets rid of the gluten.
Oh, nice.
So, like, my wife can drink vodkas and
Oh, okay.
rum and stuff like that. It's no big deal then.
Nice.
So, yeah, I would just dive headfirst into getting into different types of bourbons, probably.
Nice. That's cool.
But that's way more expensive than beer.
Well, yes.
If you want good bourbon.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I probably would just switch over to other means of booze.
Sorry, Brewery NYX, but
I'm not in love with it.
I don't think it's that bad. But, at the same time, I might have a hard time acclimating to that kind of lifestyle if this is all I had.
It's very expensive too.
Right. Okay.
A 4-pack
really?
of this was like almost $20.
Okay.
And there's other 4-packs that are $20, but I feel like they bring more to the table.
Okay. Yeah, I
But
gotcha.
I'm sure the brewing process is probably pretty expensive and difficult for something like this. I bought it honestly because I was making a pot of chili for the house.
Right.
And it was good for cooking.
Okay. That makes sense.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't rate beers on this channel. What
Yeah.
if I did? 1 out of 5. What would you rate this beer?
2.5.
2.5?
Middle of the road, C-ish.
I think this is 3. Well, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 is good.
Right in the
Middle
middle.
of the road. That's not bad
Average.
because this beer isn't bad, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like good or great. But I can drink it.
Yeah.
If I came over and you're like, hey, this is all I have, I wouldn't be upset.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could handle it.
I would have water.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, anyway.
Yeah. See ya.
All right.